women sit on social media, you sit around, oh, everybody killing everybody, but you never tell the truth that it's been 1,000 shootings and homicides trickle back down to you running your fucking mouth or you calling somebody and exaggerating because you feel disrespected. Stop calling people. You get in an argument with somebody on the block, that's it, leave it there. You call your brother, now these niggas going through it the whole summer, and then somebody's child die about it. That's your fault.
What is going on, my IBMOR brothers? Hope everybody's doing well. I'm back at it again with another video. The video that you saw at the beginning of this was a video that I saw on my Twitter account, and so I decided to do some commentary on it. And what the woman was saying is that a lot of these chicks, a lot of these shootings are because of the women. A lot of these, how should I say, revenge or, I guess you could say, dummy killings, as it were, were brought about by women. And that is what most of these killings are. It's about a woman feeling like she's being disrespected and going back and telling a man that she knows is going to go out and do the dummy mission for her, you know. And so you got all these killings within the neighborhood, all these shootings, these beefs, these fights. All this stuff stems from a woman. Her mouth will lead black men to die, or children to die, and it's the women's fault because she brings that negative energy back to someone. Because just like I said before, you're a attack dog for them. I think there was a story. I think it was up in New York. I'm not too sure. But the store owner at a bodega, the woman wanted some chips on credit. And the guy says, I don't do credit here. And so she gets mad because she can't get the chips on credit. So she goes to her boyfriend. The boyfriend goes in to the store and asks to the bodega owner in a rough manner, starts pushing him against the wall and stuff like that. So the bodega owner stabs him a couple of times and the guy dies over a bag of chips. Then you had one guy, because the woman felt like she was disrespected, even though she was the one that was the aggressor in the whole situation, and because she didn't feel like she got her way, she goes in and tells her brother about the situation, or tells someone in her family. They go in and the guy ends up dying. Someone ends up dying because of this. And this has been going on within the black community a lot of times. These females will send you on a dummy mission for either you or the other person to kill. And she don't give a fuck. She don't care if you die. She don't care that the other person dies. All she cares is that somebody needs to do something because my feelings were hurt. And I want someone to pay. And sometimes it's your own brother that pays with the blood. See, we're not going to sit there and say like all this stuff is just, drugs and this, that. Most of the time these killers are nothing but the freaking female. Because females love sending black men, especially black females. Black females love sending black men on dummy missions. Stupid ass fucking reasons of why you feel disrespected. See, there used to be a time back in the day where a woman would know the value of her voice. It used to be a time where women knew the power of their tongue and what it could do. Now these chicks don't give a fuck. They think of you as an attack dogs. They think of you as pets. This is why guys that do that, that's why I said you're pets of the gynocracy. You are at the gynocracy's beck and call. If they say jump, you say how high. You do. And you have no one to blame but yourself. Because you're the one that goes out there and does the dumb stuff. While she keeps her hands clean. See, her hands are clean. Because you didn't have to go out there and pull that trigger. You didn't have to go there and start that fight. But guess what? She put that little bug in your ear. So that way you will feel some type of way. It's like, oh nah, you ain't gonna disrespect my woman. This is the same kind of crap that happened with Will Smith. He felt like he needed to go there and protect his woman. And guess what happened? His woman ain't even protecting him. Ain't even taking up for him. She talking about she said that's his fault that he went up there. She didn't tell him to go out there. Listen, when black men be put on dummy missions like that, no one wins. I'll be honest, we as men need to stop letting pussy lead us. Stop letting the pussy lead you. I don't care if that woman is mad or upset. Sometimes you need to tell her to calm the fuck down. It ain't that big of a fucking deal. That's what you need to do. Tell her to shut the fuck up. And stop being mad all the fucking time. Because some of these times, it's her fault that she's getting in the situation she's getting in. It's her being disrespectful. And because she doesn't like somebody. Like, there was one chick at one of my jobs. She didn't like this guy. And because they worked right next to each other, because I guess they were answering phones, they got into a verbal argument. And so she goes and calls her brother to fight this dude. Now this is a freaking 5'6" white dude. This dude was like 6'3", 240 pounds. Breaks the guy's nose. But guess what? He doesn't have to pay the doctor's note because he does. And guess what? He went to jail because of it. For simple assault. They went to court and everything. So now he has a record. It's hard for him to get a job now. All for him to just say, yo, come with me. You ain't working here no more. And then take her on about the way. But nah, you had to go be physical. You had to go do something. Now what if that guy had a gun on him? He had a gun on his hip. And he felt like you were a danger. Pop, pop. Now your brother's dead. And you're not the one that's gonna pull something out on the guy, because you don't have nothing. You're gonna be crying, all this other stuff. Why? Because you put your brother in a situation that was unfavorable to him. Any woman that is willing to put you onto a dummy mission or encourage you to do some dummy type shit, you don't need her in your life. You don't. And that was a street dude that told me that. Cause he said if a chick, if he acts like, yo, I want to go fuck him up, and the girl right beside him says, yeah, you should go do that, and he'll look at her some way like, really, you gonna let me put myself in danger for that? And then he leave her alone. Because all that is to her is entertainment. You going to fight other dudes is entertaining for her. That's it. That's all it is. Entertainment. She gets like, ooh, look at him, get him. This is not a fucking gladiator spectacle. This is real life with real life consequences and repercussions for this shit. And if you are willing to sit there and do this stuff for females when they get into their emotional self, because they're all emotional, and you do stuff like that, guess what? You get what you get. If that motherfucker pulls out a gun on you and shoots you and dead in the street, that's your fault. Because you wasn't being logical, you was being led by your emotions, by letting your emotions feed off of that woman's emotions. She's mad, so I'm mad. She's happy, so I'm happy. Look, fuck all that. If she's unhappy because she can't get her way, well, because you can't get your way then, huh? So you gotta stop dancing around these damn chicks. Stop being pets for this shit. Because all it's really gonna do It's put you in a bad situation that you don't want to be in. Dummy missions are not the answer. And they never will be. This is Art. I'm out.